Hey, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Well, hello, everybody. I am back. I am live. This is Faith Over Fear, and I am back. It is Friday. Did I just say all of that already? Yeah, I did. I probably did. But first of all, welcome to my live. Again, it's Friday. This is Faith Over Fear. We are fabulous, family, fun, future. I guess today's brought to us by the letter F. My name is Shay. Faith Over Fear Conversations with Shay. That is me. I am also Millionaire Status Vision. And all they got a bunch of hats. That's why I wear all these hats. I got a bunch of hats. But anyway, today I am coming to you for a moment on Faith Over Fear to talk about motivation and talk about wanting more, right? So wanting more is a part of being human, right? But there are other ways to interact with yourself when you feel like this, right? And this means that you have to begin to speak to that part of yourself that wants more. The question that you ask yourself is to be, to begin to like say, what am I willing to do to make this happen for me? Start taking control of your thoughts, right? Your choices and your actions. Pausing, listening, and reflecting before you act. And that can help you discern what you truly need to be doing. We talked a lot about this week about getting to know yourself and trying to kind of like pin down what it is that you're good at, right? And start really speaking that into your life. And no matter what, right? Quitting is not an option. Excuses are not options. Allowing someone to speak to you as if it can't happen for you, that's no, those are non-negotiable. Those are not options. You just have to begin to tell yourself, believe it, start, do it, and get it done. Make a goal, check it off, but we'll get into that. One thing that you can do is to start taking notes, right? Take some notes, write stuff down, jot it down, go back to it. And we talked a lot before about being coachable. That's just one of those things that helps you be coachable to help you reach to the next levels that you desire for yourself. We can stay motivated by setting small goals and reviewing them on a regular basis, right? Because we can write the goals down, we can do the vision boards, but if we're not checking and looking back and really following up with what it is that we said we were going to do, wanting to do, will do, then really it's pointless. So checking back regularly is something that is definitely for people who set goals and are successful at that. The other thing to tap into your faith, right? This is faith over fear. Sometimes we've never seen it done, so it's kind of hard to imagine that it can be done. It's like I've seen people like jump off of a cliff into the water, into like the ocean or the lake or whatever, and I'm always like, gosh, I always want to do that. And I'm sure the first time they did it, maybe they had some fear too, but then the second and third time just became easy because when we do something and we're good at it, then it's easier to do it next time. So really think about your faith. Really really put this on the forefront of your journey into finding out who you are, what you do. And these are just coaching tips that I have to just motivate you and set you in the right path and to celebrate you on that path and in that path. Everything we do on Faith Over Fear is path driven. We talk about it, and it certainly is a thing. And it's something that really is essential to making your goals and getting to next levels. But tapping into your faith, do your work. You can find yourself a coach. I'm available. If there's anything that I can ever do, just drop me a note, drop it in the comments, and we can connect. Or finding someone you can follow. Now, someone that you follow can be someone who you actually make a person to person appointment with. Maybe that can be a therapist, a coach, a mentor, something to kind of get your mind open and move you past where you are today and get into the next level. It could also be someone who inspires you. So there's a lot of people who we follow on social media that tend to encourage us, inspire us, and so it's okay to follow someone who you don't personally know, but you're getting inspiration and they're motivating you. from afar. That's why we have these channels. Like, I hope that I'm that to somebody. I hope that somebody comes past my channel and then they're inspired or encouraged to do the next thing, or to try the next thing, to start the next thing, start a class. You can get a class on apps right now that you can take a whole class for like less than $25. So start thinking about those things. And I want to be that for you. So I hope if you're stopping by and you're encouraged just to continue to stop by and get this encouragement. Also, you can go and sign up for my email list, because I do newsletters that I send out. They are very impactful and very valuable, and a lot of times offering different things in those newsletters at no cost, right? So you can get on my newsletter list by going to my website, which is www.amillionaire a millionaire status vision. Oh my goodness. A millionaire status vision. So go to a millionaire status vision, sign up, put your email address in, and then you'll be in the know. You don't want to miss some of these gems, some of these free classes, seminars, and a lot of things are popping. We got some new stuff coming in. This is the last quarter of 2024. So we'll be trying some things, and we'll need some people to partner up with. So please get on my email list, and that is greatly appreciated. And right now, if you're stopping by, if you would hit subscribe and like, share, comment, just to engage with me, and let's connect. Let's definitely connect. So anyway, we want to be able to, like I said, keep your faith first, find you a coach or someone who you can follow. Again, it doesn't have to be someone that you know personally. It can be, and very well can be, but it also can be someone who you're on meeting online. And start scrolling for those reasons. Like anything you're thinking about, anything you're thinking, am I good at this? Start scrolling for that, right? Stop scrolling for free. Start scrolling towards something that can be a stream of income, passive income in your life. Find like-minded people who you can follow, make friendships with, to grow in a positive direction to where it is that you're heading, because there is so much out there and so much ahead of you. As you know, I'm building a new business, a digital business. I'm very, very excited about this journey. And I feel like the training is a lot of things that I kind of already know. Like some of the things we come over, I'm like, okay, I already knew that. But I never discount it as a good reminder. Staying coachable allows me to learn from a new mindset and a new perspective of where I am today. So although there's things that I'm learning again in my business from the leaders, that's okay, right? The leaders this week in our digital network business. So this week we had a task, and it was a lot of what we have is just like being coachable, staying coachable, right? You have to be coachable every time. It doesn't matter. And this week they laid out some coachable items for us to consider, to prove to ourselves that we're all in. And two of those exercises, one was write down your perfect day. Like what happened? What was in that day? What did you have on? Are you jumping up and down? Are you yelling? Are you saying congratulations? Are you just joyful? Are you just so happy because this one thing happened? What do you have on? What is the smell in the air? What are you eating food? What is it? Like write those things down in complete detail as much as you can, and let that be your go-to, right? Another one was write a check to yourself. Write a check to yourself for whatever it is, of whatever your goal is in the next 30 days, $10,000, $20,000. Write that check to yourself. Look at it. Put it somewhere where you could see it all the time. And then once money starts coming in, add it up, and I guarantee you that that will be the money that comes in from that check. Sometimes we just expect to get the check just in the amount of the check. You may save money on a purchase. You may get money, unexpectedly. Something else may happen. You may get a discount, or maybe you get 4 new tires for half price or something. But those things do come. But it's just all about our mindset and if we're recognizing them when they show up. Well, those were two of the exercises that I had done previously before, but you know what? It was like, I could do this again, like go back through. I don't think when I done the write down your experience and how you're feeling, I don't think I've like sprayed the perfume on the paper and, was really that much in it. But this time I'm going to do that part. So I invite you to do that as well. And those doing those exercises, right? Getting those exercises, that's one thing. Being part of the community that gets the exercises together, that's another thing. But actually getting off the call and doing the work, right? Actually getting out a piece of paper, getting a pen, writing it down, telling other people that I wrote this down, how I felt, really making it a thing. I could see myself smiling. It smelled like roses, like, whatever it is, light a rose candle, and just, go just continue to be in that moment until that moment meets you. So those are two of the exercises that we did this week. And as you know, like I said, I am on this new journey. I am starting my brand new business, my brand new digital marketing business. It leverages me right in the mix of where online businesses are taking off, right? Like everybody now is doing some type of business, and doing business online is affordable. It just makes sense. I can create my own workday. I can create my own schedule. I can work from anywhere, even on vacation. Nobody wants to work on vacation, but if I can get on for 2 hours and work my full day, then I'm here for that. So sign me up. So anyway, starting this business, it doesn't just mean words to say, just to sound cute. Oh, I'm starting a new business. It does come with work that needs to be done, right? If you could start a business, buy a business, and just start it and think that everything's going to fall into place and all the money's going to just shower you down, in a 2 months time. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but what I'm saying is you have to do your work. Just because we start a new journey does not mean that we stop at the start, right? So once we get started, that's where the real work comes in. A lot of people start these online businesses or some of these other businesses. Yeah, I guess online businesses, they start them, they kind of get all of the links, right? So I'll call it like business in a box, but they never open the box. Then they expect good return on their investment when they never open the box. And that doesn't help anyone. So you have to open your box, get your links, do the work, do all the things. The formula to success, I wrote this. This is the formula to success, is to start. Number one, to start, to think about it, to kind of figure out what it is you're good at, to kind of think about who you are in this moment. And just to start, really don't even think about it. The first part of the success formula is to start. Open the box, dive in, be coachable to any tips, to folks who are doing what it is you want to do. Get yourself around people who are like-minded, doing the things you want to do, excited about what you get excited about, and will hold you accountable. Someone, a team, one person, two people, 10 people, 1,000 people. Grow yourself a community of accountability, teammates, and then do your work. Notice planning was nowhere in the mix. So it was like, plan it, make sure you're planning, plan right, plan again, plan. Planning is not even a part of that, right? It's just start. And whatever it is that you start, whether it's my online digital program or something else you want to start, whether it doesn't even have to be about business. If you're starting something, first you have to start. And then whatever you have, if you have a treadmill, so you start and then you open the box, meaning you turn on the treadmill. You start and then you do the next part, which is whatever you have to get that done. You want to do those things. If you're here now, type in the chat something that you want to get started doing. And you're kind of just thinking about it. You're kind of thinking about it. You haven't started yet, but you're really thinking about it. You're hearing this video. You've been thinking about it all night. You can't sleep at night and you're hearing me now say, what is it? What is that thing? Why don't you go ahead and type that in the chat for me right now? We're going to celebrate you. We're going to hold you accountable to get started. So that's where we want to be, to follow the formula, right? And if you're feeling a little unmotivated, right, a little sluggish, down, the weather's changing. We're going into fall, which is my favorite season to dress, but not my, the trees are losing its leaves. And so I don't, it's like, the days get shorter, so it's darker sooner. But, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful because seasons have to change. Seasons have to change. It's part of life. So I am grateful. However, I will say that if you're feeling like that, if you are, the last thing you're probably thinking about is your goals or a task or wanting to do or finding out why or how can I do. It's probably something that you're not thinking about in this moment. And that's okay. That's okay. Even the most successful people, have off days. So just always remember that. Just don't stay there. So, but if you're having more off days than you like, then you need to take action. You need to take action. And I read an article on betterup.com that talked about ways to get motivated. So I took from that article 5 ways to stay motivated. And I'm going to share those with you today. So get a pen and write these down. 5 ways to stay motivated. Put your goals on your calendar so you can see them every day. Plan for rainy days. I guess that is some planning. Plan for rainy days and imperfections. Every day is not going to be a good day. Plan for that. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Have grace for your setbacks. Have grace for yourself. We oftentimes have so much grace for other people, but then when it comes to us, we beat ourselves up. We don't forgive ourselves. Um, you can have grace for your setbacks. Practice gratitude even for yourself. Be grateful, right? People complaining, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Instead of saying the things that I do have this, I do have a phone, I do have a laptop to get started, I do have Google to ask questions, I do have. Start thinking about more of the things you do have. Say your prayers. Now that should have really been number one. I added that one actually, but that really should flip to number one. Always say your prayers, right? Ask for guidance on whatever decisions you're making. And do those things, like those 5 things. Put it on your calendar, plan for imperfections, have grace for yourself, practice gratitude, say your prayers, and believe your prayers, and then be thankful. And there's also, I'm going to add 3 more to stay motivated as an entrepreneur, right? I needed these for myself, so I wanted to share them. How do you stay positive when maybe you're not seeing the business move at a set of rate of pace that you imagined it would? Or maybe you're following someone else who's on the same journey and maybe they're making more thrives, or getting to a point where you're seeing them, you're celebrating them, and then you're kind of like, wow, like what? um so these are 3 motivation tips to use if you are an entrepreneur starting your own business, or if you are someone who is starting something, some type of journey. These are the 3 things. You want to focus, 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 focus. Okay, those are not the 3 things. Those are just one, but I had to say it that many times. You want to focus, kind of tune out the distractions, kind of like let the chatter be quiet. Like I said, follow other people, look at what other people are doing, celebrate other people's wins, but focus on your own. Focus, do your work, your tutorials, take your classes, join up for free webinars and newsletters, do all the things. And you want to just do those things, but you also want to look up and celebrate success stories, join communities of like-minded people. There that goes again, right? That was in the first 5. You want to join communities of people who are doing the things that you want to do better than you, along with you, or have done it before. We see, like, you may feel like you step in a room and you're the smartest person in that room because you've been doing that longer, or you took a class or have a degree. If you're in that room and you're the smartest person in that room, then you are in the wrong room. You want to get in rooms with people who can teach you something, people who have been through something, people who can show you and encourage you. Those are the rooms. Those are rooms that I'm in now, and I'm learning. I'm learning more than I've ever known, and I'm still learning. It's never too late. So that is what we're doing to stay motivated as entrepreneurs. Focus, look up, celebrate success stories, join communities of like-minded people. This kind of work sets us up to enjoy our level up, because we got to get ready for the level up. We're all talking about, oh, when we get there, oh, when I get there, when I get there. How about if you're already there? If you're already there, now start to talking about, how do I manage the space that I'm in that's growing, right? So that's really where we want to do our work, in a spot that sets us up for the level up. And because what we do today sets our path for our future self. And I know we're in the now moment. I'm going to get people commenting, why are you worrying about the future when you're in the now moment is really all you have? Because everything I do in this moment is setting me up. If I'm, blessed to be able to meet my future self in that space, I want to be able to say, I set us up nice in this moment, in this now moment. Um, so you can get started today. Like go to my website, www.amillionairestatusvision.com. Get started today. Join my community for my free weekly newsletter, my live calls. Even if you think you're not ready yet, some people are like, I don't know what to do. Like I'm so not ready yet. But even if you think you're not, you'll know that at least you're doing something to move you in the direction of your goals. I wish you all the best, but you have to get started. This is your time. I wish you all the best, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't apply your best or just apply where you are today, get you to your best. Um, so that's it. Tap into your excellency and experience the excellence ahead of you. That is what I jumped on here today. Just wanted to motivate somebody. If you're listening, why don't you go ahead and, like I said, put in the comments something that you're thinking about doing, and let me see if I can help you. Like let me push you. Let me be your accountability partner to just push you into the direction that put you around people who are taking their dreams to the next level, taking their dreams and turning them into streams of income. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. So until next time, please visit me online at www.amillionairestatusvision.com. And until next time, have a beautiful weekend. Be safe. Continue becoming